Hi there, everyone. It is Chezra coming to you from the war zone that is South Africa. And yes, praying for a bullet instead of being raped, tortured before I get killed, which I know delights you communists everywhere in the world because people who burn in the sun are inherently bad and you know how to fix the world. Are you a Che Guevara fan? Do you walk around with his little t-shirt on? Are you a revolutionary? And by the way, yes, tpublic.com, I am happy to give you a shout out for the free market for free. So yes, are you a revolutionary? Are you a communist? Are you a Marxist? Are you a Jacobin? Let me demolish the myths for you. Okay. So, yeah, they came into Africa to liberate it from 1961. And then in the 70s, they were all over the place. I think they were here before that. So they imported Cubans, and Che Guevara came to lend moral support. And they liberated Africa into poverty and into the hands of the mines. Let me show you. Okay, here is your hero. There we are, with a political requirement, posed with a baby. There's good old Che. Can't mistake him. He knew how to perfect his image, that's for sure. And yes, this is in the Congo. And what has happened to the Congo since then? Well, let me tell you what the Congo was like at that time, before the communists came to liberate it. In the Congo, you could send money from New York to the remote village in the Congo, and it would arrive there, and somebody on a bicycle would go pedal his way up to the remote village and deliver it intact within a day or so. There was no crime, there was law and order, and people were being educated, poverty was being eradicated, and they were on the up and up. Yes, that's under the terrible colonialists. Am I a fan of colonialism? No. It does not matter what I like. It does not matter what I dislike. This is reality. And for that reason, I don't care what you like or dislike either. So, that was the Congo then. And then they came to liberate it because, let's not forget, King Leopold, bad, genocided 6 million Congolese. Yes, and that's terrible. Why are you dwelling on those facts when you should be focusing on the current genocide in the Congo? Because I have a lot of Congolese refugee friends, and it is horrendous over there. Let's take a look at what the Congo looks like now that you have liberated it, with the anointing and blessing of your commie hero himself. No, the origins of the current violence in the DRC are not in the massive refugee crisis. They are way, way, way back in the day. So yes, there's people are displaced, people are being genocided, nobody is saying a word. All of you are very quiet, because once you have broken a place, you never come back to fix it. That is the Congo. That is the DRC, and this is the Republic of the Congo. There's two different countries. But you wouldn't know that because you don't pay attention to anything. So let's go and look at our revolutionary Jacobin page. Are you a revolutionary? Yeah, because there's about as much myth here as in the Greek myths and in the Roman myths. I mean, this is nothing short of hilarious. Oh, they came to liberate. Okay, so we've dealt with Congo. Now we're going to deal with Angola and Mozambique, which is in my neck of the woods. And they've got Namibia over there. Yeah, I was born in Namibia, so I'm going to acquaint you all with what the lay of the land looks like. Yeah, here is your liberation. Add on another 58 million over here because everybody's going to starve. It's over 100 million facing famine. But what do you care? You just want a revolution. And besides which, don't you love a good cull? Wasn't the Cultural Revolution in China so worth it? Okay, so this is Namibia, and this is Angola, and this is Mozambique, and these two are Portuguese colonies, and this was a protectorate of South Africa, and I was born right here on the border, and I used to go to Angola often, so I know what I'm talking about. Now I live here, waiting to be killed. My cousins were born in Mozambique. This is the other Portuguese colony in this part of the world. So we're going to focus on these, and then we are going to demolish the lies that the revolutionaries spread. Yeah, Cuban soldiers' victories against the South African forces in Angola, 1975 to 1976, played a crucial role in the successful struggles against white rule in Namibia and in South Africa itself. Okay, successful struggle. Let's focus on that word, successful. Nothing succeeds like success. So let me show you what Angola looks like today. Oh yes, I'm going mainstream sources because I don't want to have to argue with all of you. Here we go. Yes, it's seventh largest country. Yeah, let's carry on. Yeah, Portuguese colony. Yeah. Anti-colonial struggle. Marxist-Leninist People's Republic of Angola, a one-party state supported by the Soviet Union and Cuba. What else? And by the way, a lot of the people were not on board. They forced it on them. Angola has vast, where are we going? Angola has vast mineral and petroleum reserves. Absolutely true. Its economy is among the fastest growing in the world. No. Well, it depends. It depends. Are you a serf or are you a lord of the manor? The standard of living does not remain low. There is a drought. Starvation is looming. Look it up. Life expectancy in Angola is among the lowest in the world, while infant mortality is among the highest. And this is what you call a successful struggle. Well, we have very different versions of success, don't we? And by the way, guess where the biggest divide between rich and poor in the world is? In Angola. The price of property on Angola's Gold Coast is among the highest in the world. I think it is on par with Hong Kong, if not slightly less than. Cost of living is exorbitant. Basically, the mining corporates, the lords of the manor, the communists, that's who communism delivers the people into the hands of. Oh, look at our little sickle and machete over there. Yeah, nothing like communism. Nothing succeeds like communism. Yeah, so utter disaster. We are starving. And yes, you also, what did they say over here? Successful struggle against white rule in Namibia and South Africa itself. Oh, wait. We've got Mozambique. Let's have a look at Mozambique. 10 shocking facts about poverty in Mozambique. Oh no, under colonialism, Mozambique was not poor. I'll have a look here and notice, you know why this is this color and that's that color? Because this is a desert. And it's very hard to grow food in a desert. Mozambique isn't a desert. Mozambique is very tropical and lush. However, it's still starving. More than 80% of Mozambicans live on less than $2 a day. Much less. Let's go and look at what communist success looks like. 6 million people displaced and as many as 1 million deaths as a result of the civil war backed by Cuba and the communists. Was it worth it? No, it's not. Well, it's always been an extreme climate region because it's tropical. So the Portuguese colonialists regime don't like them, don't dislike them. I'm simply saying what it is. Portuguese colonialist regime managed to bounce back after floods and droughts. They managed to keep education going up, life expectancy going up, infant mortality going down, and the communists came in and reversed everything. You liberated Mozambique into being 181 out of the poorest 187 countries. Well, you only have a few more to go, and then you can be bottom of the world. Congratulations. Oh, no education. AIDS, yes, everybody's like, 1 in every 5 children are severely deprived of education. No access to newspapers, radio, and television. Isn't that what you communists love? Censorship. And yeah, they don't leave the system without, no, they leave the system without skills. 1/3 of the population suffers from malnutrition, and over half of the population doesn't have access to clean water. The life expectancy is only 55 years. And we are touting this as a success. There's also a drought in Namibia and a drought in South Africa, where you're killing the white farmers, who are the only people who know how to grow crops in, let's have a look at it again, what is an arid region? That is desert and semi-desert. Look it up. These farmers are so skilled to be able to get, it's literally blood out of the stone, and you want them dead because you love a good famine, because famine is the aim of Marxism. Now let's go and look at more nonsense over here. Cuban soldiers' victories against South African forces. Hilarious. There were no victories. Oh, I know many people who were in that war, and including the commander of one set, who I won't name, and they were actually halfway into Angola. Let me show you the map. Let's go and have a look at the map. Yes, the drought crisis, yeah. So soldiers from here, and the population is only about 3 million, okay? They had to go up to defend this huge, big, humongous border we're looking at over here, and Cuban troops who were being imported, and mercenaries who were being pouring down from all of these countries. And you say they had the South African troops on the run. Let me tell you what my soldier friend told me. South Africans were halfway into Angola. They were absolutely destroying the Angolan troops because they were brilliant, and sorry, but it didn't work out so well on the other side. What ended this war and what contributed to the success of this? Well, very simple. Everybody was colluding, including our government. So suddenly there was an announcement made on the radio. In those days, we didn't even have TV until 1976. And they said, there are no South African troops in Angola. And South African troops in Angola were very, very surprised to hear this, because there they were. And then helicopters came in and dropped down pamphlets telling them not to fire another bullet, to retreat and to come back to South Africa. And that was South African Army, South African Defence Force issued those instructions. They said anybody who fires another shot will be court-martialed. Why did they do that? They were winning. Oh, well, because they were all agreed on everything. Everybody was agreed on everything. The Soviets backed troops. By the way, they backed straight off. They didn't fire another bullet either, except to kill each other and to kill the poor, hapless civilian population. Now, I know you don't believe me, so we're going to go and take a look at an interview first hand where I can confirm that this is true. Oh, this is so beautiful. Here we have the Bush War, Angolan War, Namibian War of liberation, liberacion. Yes.
You see, the matter is that Angolan troops were greatly afraid of South Africans first and of the buffaloes also. If they heard about buffalo attacking them, that was the end of the war.
Oh, let's hear that again. Let's hear that again. It's so beautiful.
See, the matter
This is
that
Igor,
Angolan
the
troops
Soviet
were
handler.
Greatly afraid of South Africans first.
Greatly afraid of South Africans.
Also. If they heard about buffalo attacking them, that was the end of the war.
What is Buffalo? That's our 32 Battalion, our mixed race, cross-border, multicultural battalion, which absolutely decimated Angolan troops, Soviet-backed troops. They absolutely decimated. It's one of the great heroes. I think his name is Mario. I think his surname is Gomez. So let's hear that one more time. Let's hear how they decimated us.
You see, the matter is that Angolan troops were greatly afraid of South Africans first and of buffaloes also. If they heard about buffalo attacking them, that was the end of the war. Dropping everything and running away.
Did you hear that? Buffaloes is 32 Battalion. If they heard about the 32 Battalion, they dropped everything and they ran away. And you telling me you were helping to liberate the place? No, you weren't. Let's stop peddling all your ridiculous myths, because you are contributing, you are a collaborator to genocide. You are a collaborator to the Chinese who are plundering the Congo. That's actually what these wars are really about. Resources. Same in South Africa, same in Namibia, same in Angola. The Chinese completely own the oil over there. The people have no representation at all. So you have inflicted horrors. You have delivered colonialist countries from colonialism into the shackles of the corporates. And now you are going to starve the region. You are monsters. Take your Che Guevara, do some homework, because socialism, communism, Marxism, Leninism, Trotskyites, whatever, they all suck.